So, some days ago I watched the trailer of the new Resident Evil movie and I have to say, they are trying. At this day, we know the movie isn't going to adapt any of the stories we have seen so far from the video games, meaning that we're not getting a Leon movie, a Jill movie, a Claire movie, and a big etc. Okay? All the companies have been doing this for a while now. Yes, I am conscious that the last films have little references to the games and some of the original characters, but they're not an important factor like Alice. Resident Evil is a franchise that millions around the world love so much, and when we finally got a movie, they changed basically everything from the original source. Who the hell was Alice? Where in bloody hell is Leon and Clay? Oh, oh, well, forget about it. And I think giving feelings to Nemesis was the worst decision ever made in the entire franchise. There were good things like the casting decisions with some of the characters from the games like Jill Valentine and Claire Redfield, but nothing else. It wasn't a total failure, but you have to admit that these movies felt empty in a way. I personally used to like the second one when I was younger just because of Jill. I mean, look at her. Sienna Guillory was the perfect cast. But enough of memories, sorry for that. The subject to discuss here is Zack Cregger's Resident Evil movie. Did he really get the idea? Is he going to deliver a masterpiece? Or maybe, is this going to be another disaster? I'm going to tell you something. I liked the trailer, I really did. I think it presents an unnerving atmosphere, and for that, I am grateful. Yet, there are things that make me think that although some parts look terrifying, it doesn't feel like it's Resident Evil. I don't know how to put it into words. It's just a feeling that I have that this feels different. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that this movie is gonna be bad. It hasn't arrived yet, and I'm planning to go and watch it, but it feels different. Now, what does the trailer offer us? The ambience definitely seems to be an unnerving one. For now, we haven't seen any other characters than this guy. To me, that's a good thing. Having less help and being all alone here is going to be key. Although it has a cast of 4 members. There is this scene in particular that got my attention. I felt the terror in this one. Like, is this another type of mutation in the T virus, or is something else pulling out the bodies like that? I think I need to mention Mr. Double X. I mean, this right here. It seems like some kind of a bioweapon Umbrella created. Maybe it is and somehow escaped during the outbreak. It's important to say that although the movie doesn't adapt any of the video games, it will be adapting its story without interfering with the main story from the franchise, focusing on those survivors we didn't get to see in the games. You may think of this adaptation like an Outbreak game, with its own characters dealing with Raccoon City's nightmares. Some people have made the meme that this creature looks like the merchant from Village. I honestly don't know what to think about it. This scene has a powerful impact. All the bodies falling from the roofs of the buildings like chasing the protagonist tells that these zombies are not going to give him a break. Adding this other one where he's in the hospital and there's a bunch of them desperately trying to break all the obstacles. Near the end, you see how Austin Abrams' character seems to be really scared by something we cannot see, but he can. But due to his reaction, you may think that this is not the typical zombie he has encountered before. Now, in the end, you can hear a very familiar sound.
I love you.
It seems to me they are going to add these creatures, the Ivies. Meaning 2 things. Somehow, this character made it into the Umbrella's facilities, or these things escaped somehow. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe it is another creature, But one thing's for sure, the sound is basically the same. From what I have seen in this trailer, I can say that I want to watch the movie. It caught my attention. I am really interested to see this director's vision on the franchise. I don't want to say if it's going to be good or bad. I think I can only say it once I watch the movie. All that I have mentioned is, as you have guessed, mere theories and observations on the narrative this film is going to show us. Maybe I am right or wrong, but it's just something I like to do, imagine and make theories about it. There are of course a lot of fans saying that this is going to be bad, and I can't blame them. We already had a bad experience this year with other movie from another franchise. But beyond this, truth is that almost everyone hated the previous adaptations. I mean, we all remember Welcome to Raccoon City. It's been failure after failure. But who knows? Maybe this is going to be a great film. Maybe Resident Evil is finally going to break the curse it has with the movies. Let our prayers be heard and finally have a decent Resident Evil film. This is the last time I have faith in a Resident movie. So let's hope it's a good one. Let us pray, brothers and sisters. Thank you very much for watching this video. It is an honor to be able to share my mental breakdowns with all of you. I wish you the best of the best to you and your beloved ones. Raven out.